I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly daily all the time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we are taking a closer look at Justice League Suicide Squad issue number 5, the penultimate issue in this crossover series. What'll happen next? Let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Okay then, so all throughout this series, Maxwell Lord has said that what he's doing is for a greater good, that he hopes to save the world. What did he actually mean by that? Well, shockingly, he actually did have a plan. With the power of the Eclipso Diamond, Lord was able to enthrall the Justice League over to his side. He has the Flash disarm all the nukes in the world. It's kind of like Superman 4, but not shitty. Wonder Woman subjugates the United Nations. The Green Lanterns put up a giant shield blocking out all alien invaders, and Lord himself decides to take the White House for himself. Geez, I mean, you know, say what you want about Maxwell Lord, but at least he's young, doesn't have a stupid haircut, a Twitter account, and his hands are huge. Wow, think about this. Lots of villains talk about conquering the world, but Lord literally did take over an entire country in what felt like only about 15 minutes. The only people left around to stop him are Batman, Amanda Waller, and the rest of the Suicide Squad. Why did they not have their minds taken over? Well, Lord didn't think they were important enough. In fact, he must not have thought Cyborg was very important either, because he left him behind to deal with the stragglers to make sure they were good and dead, but Victor actually manages to fight through it, only his human half being corrupted by the Eclipso Diamond, his robot half actually having fail-safes in place to make sure he couldn't be totally corrupted. Batman gives a rousing speech to everyone who's left, saying that they are the last line of defense to save the world from Lord and the evil powers that have taken over the League. He says that he's not sure everyone who goes on this mission will come back alive, but as Deadshot puts it, hey man, in the Suicide Squad, we're used to these kind of odds. Oh, but to sweeten the deal, Batman tells them that if they join him today on this mission, they won't be doing it as the Suicide Squad, they'll be doing it as official Leaguers. Aw, that's sweet. As we soon find out too, having all this amazing demonic power makes Maxwell Lord very, very bored, and because of that he sends Superman to scoop up Amanda Waller to more or less keep him company. He gloats endlessly about how he's been able to accomplish what all these self-righteous, self-important heroes were never able to do. He saved America, and from here he will try to save the world. Only what he's literally too blind to realize is that the Eclipso Diamond is not only corrupting him, but it's corrupting everyone around him. Riots are breaking out all over Washington. For a split second there too, Lord actually gets a moment of clarity to realize how absolutely screwed he is, and in that moment he reaches out to Waller for help. Batman and the Suicide Squad rush the lawn of the White House only to come face to face with the corrupted Justice League, but they will actually end up being probably the least of their worries as the true villain of this event finally rears his ugly head, and that would be Eclipso, who quite literally jumps from the very body of Maxwell Lord to bring death and destruction to the world once more. Justice League vs. Suicide Squad number 5 was a compelling enough penultimate issue, although I do feel it falls into a rare problem that this series hasn't had yet, and that is this one doesn't actually operate as a self-contained story with a beginning, middle, and end. While you do gotta admit one of the things that actually worked about this series so well is that the previous 4 issues actually did kinda work independent of one another. All the compliments that I've given the previous issues stay true for this issue. Williamson does an amazing job finding the little moments between characters. Once again, I think Captain Boomerang is the real MVP of this series. I see him in a completely new light now thanks to this book. Even Waller gets a couple great opportunities here to keep her pimp hand strong. I get the feeling we're going to be seeing that panel a lot moving on into the future, as we should, because it's great. Overall, I feel comfortable giving this one a 7.5 out of 10. A mild dip, but I have the strongest confidence that this series will end strong.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.